What's up, everybody? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is that time once again, the hot seat for week 13. Week 13 brought a lot of upsets. We had, three upsets in the SEC, upset in the Big 12. Matter of fact, you had ranked Ole Miss to go down to unranked Florida, ranked Texas A&M to go down to unranked Auburn, ranked Colorado to go down to unranked Kansas, and ranked Alabama to go down to unranked Oklahoma. And I'm only concerned with one of those upsets. And that's my Alabama Crimson Tide going to Oklahoma and getting the morning dew knocked off their ass. Because that's exactly what happened. Total domination, annihilation. That's what happened with Oklahoma and my Alabama Crimson Tide. My Alabama Crimson Tide showed no heart, none whatsoever. They didn't have any fight in them, none. Oklahoma simply took Alabama's soul yesterday, last night, prime time. Everybody saw it, and everybody is talking about it. I think more Oklahoma fans are surprised than Alabama fans. My Alabama Crimson Tide in 2024 is the most inconsistent Alabama team probably in history. I don't know. But guess what? Coach Jaylen DeBoer, yes, you are the first on the hot seat for week 13. Now, I came out here and I vouched for you, Coach Jaylen DeBoer. Before the season even started, right after Nick Saban retired, I made an entire video saying, I want Coach Jaylen DeBoer. And the very next day, you was hired. And I was happy. Smiling. And now, look at me today. I bragged on you, Coach Jaylen DeBoer. All your winning ways, how you done won everywhere you done been. And you still winning with my Alabama Crimson Tide. But the way your team, my Alabama Crimson Tide, looked last night, you could have stayed your ass in Washington for that shit. And that's fact. You don't come down here and have my Alabama Crimson Tide looking like that. That ain't Alabama football. No way, no how. Alabama is not used to being mediocre. Alabama is not used to being ill prepared. My Alabama Crimson Tide is not used to being dominated. My Alabama Crimson Tide is not used to being humiliated. I don't know what you call that last night. I don't get it. You done lost the same amount of games this year at Alabama than you did your 2 years at Washington. Alabama is not used to that. Alabama don't do that. The state of Alabama will not tolerate that, especially Alabama fans. They will not tolerate that performance from last night. I don't know what it is with your coordinators. You made the quick hire. You didn't take time to go out and find two decent coordinators. I know you're supposed to have Ryan Grubb, but he moved on to bigger and better things, doing his things in the NFL. You just want, hey, okay, this guy's a tight end coach. Hey, we'll make him the offensive coordinator. Hell no. You go through the daggone process. That's how it works at Alabama. Then you go get Kane Womack simply because he's your damn buddy. And you coach with him at Indiana or wherever. And then he at South Alabama, you go get him, a buddy hire again. And they garbage. And it shows. I don't care. The last 3 weeks, I've been praising you, Coach Jaylen DeBoer. I've been praising Kane Womack and Nick Sheridan. But all that shit is out the window now. After last night, that shit is out the window. I'm not calling for you to be gone, Coach Kalen DeBoer, because I like you and I want you to come back. But in saying that, I don't want to see not an Alabama team under your tutelage look like what they did last night. Because that's a damn shame. And that should be beneath you, Coach Kalen DeBoer. I'm sure you have a better standard than that. And I hope like hell you pulling Kane Womack and Nick Sheridan to the damn side. Bring them in your fucking office and get him a damn tongue lashing. Because that shit was piss poor last night. Both of them. Both of them. And after you get him a tongue lashing, you bring the whole entire team in there. I don't give a damn if they didn't play a snap. You bring the whole team in your office, one by damn one, and you sit them down and tell them what's up. You don't perform, you don't play. That's how it should be. But no, of course, you, Coach Kalen DeBoer, you cool, calm, and collective. You ain't stressed about nothing. At least that's the way it seems. Every freaking thing that was going on in the game last night with Alabama, you want to argue with the refs about one blown call. How about you show that same emotion towards your players when they out there fucking up? How about you do that? Come on now. I don't see no coaches encouraging these players when they come to the sideline. Not one. Now, during the past 3 games, yeah, I seen it from Kane Womack when the defense get a big stop. Other than that, no. You got a daggone offense coordinator up in the daggone booth. Looking he can see the whole field and still can't get it right. But you won't bring his ass on the field. When Jaylen Milroe goes to the sideline, why ain't he on the damn phone talking to Nick Sheridan? He'd over there all off in damn space some goddamn well. But, hey, I guess this right now is the standard at Alabama under you, Coach Kalen DeBoer. Now I'm going to praise you when it's due. But when it ain't due, it ain't warranted, this what you get. And everything I'm saying, you deserved it. Because of how your team, my Alabama Crimson Tide, looked last night. I have never, I mean absolutely never, under Coach Saban, seen an Alabama team go into a game unprepared. Now I have seen them go into a game and make mistakes and beat themselves, but they was prepared. Shit just happened. Last night, unprepared. I don't know what the hell y'all did during the week, but a damn sure wasn't preparing for Oklahoma. Not in the least bit. Don't even look like you watched film. Because if you did, you would know they had no offense. You would know they could not throw the ball. You would know that. So your job should have been to make sure Kane Womack had a scheme good enough to stop the run. That's all. That was the only thing your Alabama Crimson Tide, my Alabama Crimson Tide defense had to prepare for was the run. And under your tutelage, Kalen DeBoer, they failed. And you failed the team, and you failed every Alabama fan. You and your staff. And you, oh my goodness, man. Oh my damn goodness. This is going to be a hard one to forget. A hard one. Cause I ain't been to sleep yet. I ain't been to sleep since last night. Not last night or yesterday morning. Because they can't sleep. Now, y'all just done mess me up. Mess me up. All the shit talking I do in support of you, Coach Jaylen DeBoer, Kane Womack, and Nick Sheridan, this Alabama team. All the shit talking I do in support of y'all. And it done blew up in my damn face. Blew up in my face. But guess what? It's my fault. It's my fault. Because I should have known. But I'll get to that later. So Coach Jaylen DeBoer, welcome to the hot seat. The next individual on the hot seat from my Alabama Crimson Tide, that daggone Nick Sheridan. You non-play calling ass. You got to be one of the worst play callers in Alabama history. And I'm putting you a step under Nick, under freaking Tommy Reese. You just a little bit worse than him. I mean, I don't get it. You got a daggone quarterback that had 9 carries. At least 7 of them was called quarterback runs. 9 carries, -2 yards in the first half, and you come out in the second half trying to do the same daggone thing. How dumb can you be? The well is dry. You can't get no more water out of it. Go to something else. Do you know what a screen pass is? Hello? Do you know what a quick slant is? Do you know what a mesh route is? Anything? Anything. Except a quarterback freaking run. We all know that Jaylen Milroe can run, and guess what? That Oklahoma staff knew he could run too. That's why they sold out to stop him from using his legs. But you will call 1,000 runs for Jaylen Milroe, but then you will call 10 for a damn running back. What sense did that make? You got one of the best running backs in college football, the number 2 running back in his daggone class, his recruiting class, and he get 3 daggone carries last night. Justice Haynes. And off those 3 carries, he got 45 yards. That's over 10 yards a carry. Then you got another running back, Jaylen Milroe, a stud. Man, let me see how many carries he got. Man, this is a shame. He got 12 carries. I mean, come on, man. Come on. You got 15 carries with 2 running backs combined and 15 carries with your quarterback. Make it make sense. And then you got another stud of a running back sitting on the sideline, Richard Young, that you just won't put in the game. He played like 2 or 3 plays last night. I mean, and then on top of that, you don't throw to but 2 receivers. Mainly one, which is Ryan Williams. You will use Jeremy Bernard every now and then. Kobe Prentice, 1 catch last night. It's a shame. You can use these running backs out of the backfield and catch to go on pass routes. You done did it before. What happened to last night? This was the worst play calling by far this whole entire year. By far. You trash Nick Sheridan. There's no other way to put it. Being the offensive coordinator, it's not for you. It is not for you. Try something else. Just stick to being a damn tight end coach. That's your ceiling. An assistant coach, not an offensive coordinator, is your ceiling, Nick Sheridan. Go back to being a tight end coach. Coach Jaylen DeBoer, please get you another OC. Please. This guy's fucking trash. No ifs or buts about it. It was this It was the offense that was making him look good over the past three games. It was freaking Jaylen Milroe. It was those running backs and the wide receivers. They was making him look good the past 3 games. And I fell for it like a daggone idiot. Like an idiot. As I say, bamboozled, hoodwinked. That's what I was. But hey, it's my fault. It's my fault. I fell for the banana in the damn tailpipe. That's what I fell for. Dealing with Nick Sheridan and Kane Womack. They got me on this one. And they got me good. They got me good. Got me sitting up here looking and feeling like a dang on fool. And I'm going to tell you right now, and I don't give a damn how nobody feel about it. You can come and say, well, you was praising them last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't give a damn. They need to get their ass out of Tuscaloosa. They should already be damn gone after last night. And I'm not talking about Coach Kalen DeBoer. I want Coach Kalen DeBoer to stay. But the other two can get their ass out of goddamn Tuscaloosa. That's what they can do. That'll be best for them, and it'll be best for old KB. It can't get no worse. It can't get no worse. And if you're an Alabama fan and you don't like me saying it, then hey, you can easily move the fuck on from this channel. Don't make me no difference. But anyway, next on the hot seat is that damn Kane Womack. Like I said, I fell for the banana in the tailpipe, hoodwinked, swindled, and bamboozled. Kane Womack, he can get his butt out of daggone Tuscaloosa also. All this praising I've been doing over the past 2 or 3 weeks about him too. I fell for the false narrative. That's what I did. Fell for the false narrative. Never. And as long as I've been watching Alabama football, I've never seen an Alabama defense just get blew off the ball like this defense does against Vandy. And last night, just got out physical, manhandled in the trenches. Never seen an Alabama defense get embarrassed like this, get dominated like this. Never. And it's under your tutelage, Kane Womack. Your tutelage. I should have known after after week 2 against South Florida to dial back my expectations. Not on the defense, but the whole entire team and the coaching staff. But I was so stuck in the Nick Saban mind frame of, what we've accomplished over all these years with Nick Saban. Boy, what a fool I was. I couldn't get all of that success out of my mind and realize, hey, this is a new day at Alabama. In the days of glory, as for right now, is a thing of the past. The Alabama standard is no more. There is no standard right now. None whatsoever. I don't care how you look at it. And if it is a standard, it's mighty low. Nick Saban probably was looking at this defense last night and couldn't stand to see it no more and buried his head in his damn pillow. I wouldn't doubt it. He probably was shedding tears, thinking everything I built is being destroyed. That's probably what he's thinking. But hey, it bees that way sometime. Everything has to come to an end. That's all I know. Everything got to come to an end. And guess what? Coach Kane Womack, this is your resume. This is your resume, Coach Kane Womack. In your Alabama defense. This is your Alabama defense. Against South Florida, they got ran through for 208 yards. Against Wisconsin, they got ran through for 141 yards. Against Vandy, they got ran through for 166 yards. Against Tennessee, they got ran through for 214 yards. Against LSU, moderate, they still put up over 100 yards rushing with 104. And then against Oklahoma, your defense got ran through for 257 yards. 3 games this year that Alabama done gave up over 200 yards on the ground. And every other game that I mentioned is over 100 yards. And on top of that, Coach Kane Womack, your defensive secondary to Georgia gave up 439 passing yards. And guess what? 362 of it came in the second half. I might be off a little bit. Probably was 372. But over 350 yards passing in the second half for Carson Beck. That's your resume at Alabama. Straight up terrible. And if you look at these numbers, you will say, how in the hell did they win 8 games? Maybe because the football gods was looking out for us. Because it wasn't due to play calling on either side of the ball. Oh my goodness, man. It makes no sense. It makes no dang on sense. And Kane Womack, one freaking job last night. Stop the run. And if you look at daggone Oklahoma, if you watched film, you could plainly see that they couldn't throw the ball. They got too many injuries at wide receiver, guy. Too many. But no, we're going to do what we do. Yeah, right. Oklahoma come out there with a daggone mechanic, a plumber, and a damn janitor, a master of custodial arts for wide receivers. And you still couldn't stop them. You still couldn't stop that offense, Kane Womack. You still couldn't come up with a game plan to stop the offense. All you had to do was come up with a game plan to stop the run. And here you come once again with these 3 freaking linemen. 3 linemen. And they ran it all up in you. Oklahoma, and the thing came on, Mac, you done seen these plays before because they was the exact same plays that Vandeybilt ran. They used a shovel pass and everything. And you still couldn't stop it, even though you seen it before. That is not the makings of a great coordinator. Not in the SEC, it ain't. You are less than mediocre, Kane Womack, when it comes to being a defense coordinator in the SEC. Less than mediocre. I mean, and once again, just like I said about Nick Sheridan, it was those players that was making you look good and making your play calling look good. That's all I know. But I did notice the past 3 games, you was doing something different on the defensive side of the ball. Getting pressure on the daggone quarterback. That's what you was doing. You was putting 5 and 6 men, sometimes 7, on the line of scrimmage. At least giving them a look of a blitz. Last night, you might have did that 2 times. Rest of the time, 3 down linemen. I distinctly remember it was 3rd and less than a yard. You got 3 down linemen. What in the world? Who does that? That's about as bad as damn Nick Sheridan with 3rd and 10. He called a damn quarterback run when he seen it ain't worked not one time. Man, I can go on and on about this game. I can go back to the offense. Jaylen Milroe, 7 carries for 15 damn yards. 9 in the first half for freaking -2 yards. Like I say, Jaylen Milroe, 3 carries. 3 freaking carries. I wouldn't doubt it. And I wouldn't blame not Jaylen Milroe, but Justice Haynes with 3 carries. But I wouldn't doubt it, and I wouldn't blame Justice Haynes if he decided to get in the damn transfer portal. You got wide receivers that you don't use. I wouldn't blame Caleb Odom if he got in the transfer portal after his freshman season. He already complaining, and you still won't use him. You got all of this talent that you refuse to use. You just wasting talent. And I'm talking about Kane Womack, freaking Nick Sheridan, and Coach Kalen DeBoer. You wasting freaking talent. It makes no sense. None whatsoever. Just letting them waste away on the damn sideline. And when you do put these guys on the field, at least the wide receivers, you won't throw them the ball. You will not throw them the ball. You won't call a slant route for them. You won't call any crossing patterns. You won't call any mesh routes. I mean, this shit is fucking sad, man. But Kane Womack, you straight trash. Calling, I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe again. I ain't doing it. So Kane Womack, welcome to the hot seat. And next on the damn hot seat, I hate to do it to him, but I got to do it. Is that damn Jaylen Milroe. That freaking Jaylen Milroe. Your first interception, I understand. Cole Prentice missed the block. I understand that. But the other 2, what the hell you doing? What are you doing? Do you need to do like Lenora Sellers and go get some daggone goggles that help your damn vision? What are you doing? And you done reverted back to the same shit you used to do, running backwards. You're supposed to run forward, not backwards, guy. Much as I done supported you two and bragged on you two, Jaylen, and that's my quarterback, which you are my quarterback. For now, you are my quarterback. And I ain't giving up on you. But damn. How about you go over to the sideline and you pick up the phone and talk to Nick Sheridan and say, hey, we need some different plays. The quarterback run ain't working. I don't know if you noticed that, but we need to try something different. That's what you need to do, Jaylen Milroe. And if you know the play ain't working, you the quarterback, how about you switch it up? How about you switch it up? How about, are you scared they gonna bench you if you call your own plays? I wouldn't give a damn. In the least bit. I wouldn't care. You supposed to be a leader. If you see the coaches ain't putting the offense in a position to win, do it yourself. Sacrifice. That's what it's called. Sacrifice. And if they decide to bench you, let them bench you and then let them get the results that they get from the backup Ty Simpson. That's it. Because that shit last night, that was unacceptable. And you know that, Jaylen Milroe. You came up under Nick Saban. You know this is unacceptable. You know it. And then after the game, these players go to their post-game interview, whatever, like, everything is all right. No, hell, it ain't. Not with the fans, it ain't. Not with the fans. And Jaylen Milroe, a lot of fans out here, they can't wait till you leave. But OKB been in support of you throughout your whole tenure at Alabama. And you too got me sitting up here looking the way I'm looking, feeling the way I'm feeling. Because of that daggone game, the performance from last night. Y'all done made a mockery out of KB. And I ain't gonna jump on you too hard, Jaylen Milroe, because it ain't all of your fault. What happened last night was a failure on the entire team and the entire coaching staff. So it ain't all your fault. So I'm not putting all of the blame on you. But you are the leader of this team. You play the most important position on the team. So guess what? You are a representation of the damn team. So that's why you on the dang on hot seat. Plain and simple. So Jaylen Milroe, welcome to the hot seat. And last but not least, I'm putting myself on the damn hot seat for falling for the banana in the tailpipe. That's why. Being so in the mind frame of success, and not realizing, hey, or not coming to terms that, hey, we got a new regime, give them some time. I expected them to come in here and just pick up where Coach Saban left off and not listen to what nobody is saying. Hey, Nick Saban was the GOAT. Y'all gonna have to give this guy some time. I'm giving Coach Kalen DeBoer some time, but Kane Womack and Nick Sheridan, they can go. And don't look back. They can go either left or right, north, south, east, or west. They can go. Well, not south. Matter of fact, Kane Womack, go back to South Alabama and not Alabama. Not Tuscaloosa. You can go back to Mobile to South Alabama. I don't give a damn where you go. Nick Sheridan, I don't give a damn where you go to. You can get your ass out of town. But it's my fault. I fell for it like an idiot. I'm thinking, hey, Coach Kane Womack, he done won everywhere he can go. He can come on right on into Alabama and win and just pick up where he left off. Well, I guess he got us 8 wins so far. And guess what? Like I continue to say, I ain't looking forward to playing Auburn. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, Kane Womack, Nick Sheridan, and Coach Kalen DeBoer, and you, Milroe, you better not lose to damn Auburn. You better not lose to Auburn. Or all y'all. Matter of fact, just in case, every one of y'all need to bring all y'all bags to the sidelines in Bryant-Denny. Because if you lose, you better get the hell out of Tuscaloosa. Matter of fact, out the whole state of Alabama as fast as y'all can. Because everybody going to be after you. I'm telling you now. Ain't nobody going to have no mercy on you. You lose to Auburn. You just can't lose to Auburn, Coach Kalen DeBoer. And if you do, you're going to find out, and Nick Sheridan and Kane Womack too, you're going to find out what this rivalry is really all about. And you're going to find out what Alabama fans mean when they say, don't lose to Auburn. You're going to find out how Alabama fans, how hard and how harsh Alabama fans really can be. You lose to damn Auburn. I guarantee you that. I guarantee it. But yeah, I'm putting myself on the damn hot seat. Sure is. But I tell you what, I know I waited late into the season to dial back my expectations. And people been telling me, hey, dial it down, calm down on these guys. It's just their first season. Calm down. I want to listen. And now here I am. And what makes it so bad is just the way that they played last night. That's why I feel so bad about it. That is why. I never thought I would see Alabama look like this. We reverted back to a 3-win season under daggone Mike Shula. And even then, those teams had fight in them. I mean, those was a lot of 3-star players, man, with Mike Shula. Here it is today. We got a roster full of 4 and 5 stars and can't get a win over a 5-5 team. Can't beat Vanderbilt. That's where we at right now. With a whole bunch of 4 and 5 stars that KB believed in with his whole heart and soul. But it's really not their fault. It's these coaches' fault. That's whose fault it is. So, hey, it is what it is, man. So, here I am, putting myself on the hot seat. And I'm going to leave off by saying, Kangaroo Black, welcome to the hot seat. So, Coach Kaden DeBoer, Coach Nick Sheridan, Coach Kane Womack, and Jaylen Milroe, and old Kangaroo Black, a.k.a. KB. Welcome to the hot seat.